Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ariana. If you're not, welcome back. Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this beautiful, easy holiday eyeshadow look. I feel like this will go with everything, and I also feel like this will look good on everybody. So here we are starting off. I kind of did put some primer on my eyes as well as concealer, and we're going in with the ColourPop Going Coconuts palette. I wanted to use a palette that I feel like everybody would have, and I also wanted to kind of create like a really neutral kind of eyeshadow look. Okay, so I'm going in with these shades from the Going Coconuts palette. These are pretty neutral shades. You know, you have your dark brown and then your transition shades, and then I'll show you guys what I used later on, but this is what I have going on first. So I took the dark brown shade and I'm kind of putting that in the outer corner, you know, as we usually do, and then I'm winging it out as well. So I wanted to show you guys, look at that like pressure difference, the difference in the pigment. So I put the darkest, most concentrated, darkest part on the outer corner, then I kind of winged it out using a little bit less pressure on the brush. So this is going to really add that beautiful gradient, that blending effect that we're going for. So like I said, I'm packing on the dark brown on the outermost corner, then I'm releasing pressure from the brush and kind of winging it out. So I am going for more of a winged out, beautiful kind of eyeshadow look, and I really like this type of eyeshadow look, this eyeshadow shape. I feel like it's really pretty, and I also feel like it will look good on everyone. Like, you know, when you do eyeshadow, an eyeliner wing, the whole point of it is to really uplift your eye and get that beautiful cat eye look, which I feel like suits most people. So this is kind of what we're going for as well. So after I finished putting the darkest dark brown on the outer corner, I went ahead and kind of cleaned my brush. So this is a color switch. I got this from Sephora. You can get this from Amazon. I love it because it allows me to use the same brush without making a muddy mess on my eye by just like completely wiping off the last shade that we had on. So I wiped the brush and then I went in and kind of blurred those outer edges of that dark brown so I can then apply the transition shade. So I took a mixture of those two transition shades and now I'm just buffing it into that blended area that I buffed out the darker brown in, and I'm also taking it across the entire upper area of my crease, kind of meeting it toward the inner or the beginning of my eyebrow. So I'm keeping it pretty high. Then I'm also kind of using this transition shade to elongate that wing, extend it just a little bit without having to make that a little bit too dark. So that's kind of like a little trick. You can make your outer wing longer by using the transition shade instead of using the dark shade, so that it's not a crazy long dark wing or long dark eyeshadow line. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side, and I'm just buffing that in to that blended out dark brown. The next thing that I went ahead and did was add the shimmer. That's basically it for the matte shades. For this shimmer kind of part of the eyeshadow look, going in with this palette. This is the Glowdient palette. I will have this linked down below. I'm not sure what brand it's by, but this palette is beautiful. So I'm going in with these two shades right here. I kind of wanted this shimmer or eyeshadow look to kind of have more of like a warm toned gold instead of like a silvery champagne looking gold, so that's why I kind of switched palettes. So I'm putting this on the center of my eye and I kind of dabbed it on there using the brush just to make it a little bit easier to kind of blend it in with that matte shade. I feel like dabbing it in like a circular motion is the easiest way to blend a shimmer shade with the matte shade, but you know, you're still gonna have that kind of weird blending moment right there. I don't know if you can see. I think I did a pretty good job, but I put the kind of gold in the center of the lid, and then I went in with this light white shimmer shade, which is still a little bit warm toned, and I took everything on the same brush, and I'm putting this toward the inner corner of the eye. So this is like the innermost corner of the lid, and I'm kind of blending that in with that kind of gold shade. So this is going to create a beautiful gradient on the eye going from light to dark, from in to out. I love it. I feel like it looks so pretty. It really does open up the eye and it just creates this beautiful flow of light on your eyelid, and it really does elongate and accentuate your eye shape. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side, and it's super easy to blend shimmer shades with shimmer shades, especially if they're in like the same color family. So literally the whole point of this is to create like a gradient going from light to dark. So this is what it looks like. I went ahead and added a little bit of extra something something. I took the lightest, this white shimmer shade from the Going Coconuts palette. This I feel like is lighter and whiter than the light shade from the Glowdient palette, and I put that on the innermost corner. I feel like this is really, really pretty, and I also feel like, you know, I don't really do this a lot. I don't know about you, but I feel like this trend has, it came and it went. I'm not sure if people really do this anymore, but it does really make a difference. It's just like I feel like I feel like it depends on the look that you're going for, but I definitely feel like it works with this look as well. So after that, I went ahead and took the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, and I went ahead and cut my outer corners. So you can definitely use tape, do what your heart desires. This is what I do. This is how I like to kind of create symmetry in my eyeshadow looks and also just clean up that outer edge. I feel like this just is like the icing on the cake. This just makes the eyes look so symmetrical and perfect. So I kind of cut both outer corners, and then I'm going in with this little small kabuki brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just blending that concealer out on the bottom, making sure that it's matching whatever's going on underneath. And look at that, symmetry, symmetrical, twins. Love that. So I went ahead and added some mascara. This is what this look looks like with mascara only. I didn't really go in on the mascara. My eyelashes could look longer than this for sure, but I just kind of dabbed some on. So that's what the look looks like without falsies. But of course I'm going to add the falsies. So these are lashes by Jujubee in the style Juju. This is an Instagram brand. I just actually, this is my first time using these, and they're super cute. I wanted to go for this style Juju because I feel like it also went with that flow of accentuating and elongating the eye, that cat eye look that I'm trying to go for. And this is how it came out. So I really, really like how this came out. This is kind of my go-to look. I love it. Okay, you can definitely add some drama on the lower lash line. I would definitely go in with like waterline liner, or even like a smoked out lower lash line, or even a wing. So, you know, do what you want, but this is the base. I feel like this looks fine depending on what your style is, if you're minimal or if you like dramatic. Let me know what you think. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!